friends, Stefy here, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is actually going to be a lip swatch video on some new Gerard Cosmetics products, and they're going to be the new lip liners that they've just come out with. But before we get into that swatch video, if you haven't already, there's a lovely red button down below called subscribe. So I post weekly videos, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you don't get them weekly into your subscription box, please click that button down below and you will get updates whenever I post videos weekly. Apart from that, if you've already done that, let's get into the video and let's get into the swatches. So Gerard Cosmetics have actually come out with some new lip liners. Now these are the 4 original colours that Jennifer actually came up with first, but now they actually have a total of 8 lip liners in total, which have vast range of colours. It's basically, I'm guessing what they decided to come up with are lip liners that actually correspond to their lipsticks and Hydra Mattes. Now out of the 4 of these, I do have one of the lipsticks that match the nude one, but I can tell you exactly as we go along, just basically which ones have lipsticks and which ones are Hydra Matte comparable that go with. But I'm just going to talk just briefly about the actual lip liners. The lip liners are very, very creamy, apart from maybe one that I'm going to tell you that I'm not that impressed with. But overall, they're very creamy, very pigmented. I actually have one on today, and this is the Immortal, which you'll see in the swatch later on in the video. But the most amazing part of this, they're matte and they do not transfer, like nothing. I'm like literally pressing on that and they do not transfer, so they're amazing. So they're long lasting, which is a plus for me, pigmented, and they are touch proof, kiss proof, like literally they do not come off. And you can actually wear them as a lipstick if you want to. You don't have to actually wear like an actual lipstick on top of them. You can actually, they're pigmented enough to use them alone. But I thought we'd get into the quick review as we go. So the first one is actually Nude. Now this one actually corresponds to a lipstick, which I do have right here. So this is the colour that it actually responds to. This is a nude lipstick. As you can see in the swatch as well, it swatches very nicely and very pigmented, and even as a lip swatch, they are very, very, very pigmented. And it's really lovely nude. It's a peachy nude. I would say it's got a peachy undertone to it. So with that nude, it's not the very browny nude. It's got more of a peachiness to it. So it's more of a natural, everyday kind of lip nude colour that's really, really nice and goes with like a lot of people. So it's, I would say it will go with a lot of skin tones, which definitely is a plus for me. The next one is Cher. Now this is a more of a mauve kind of colour. Now this one corresponds to a Hydra Matte, which I do not have, which I'm dying to get, which is Cher. And it's a lovely pink mauve colour. Very pigmented, as you can see. Even on the lip swatch, it's amazing. Like I definitely recommend getting Cher if you love like mauve colours. And it actually reminds me of the Jeffree Star Androgyny. It's got that lovely kind of nude, like pinky browny dark mauve colour, and I think this would go really nice underneath my Androgyny by Jeffree Star, definitely. Now moving on to Peachy Keen. Now this is one I definitely struggled with. Even as you can see me swatching it on my hand, it was a nightmare to swatch. It's a lovely colour, just don't get me wrong, it's a lovely colour, but you can tell it's chalky, it's not even uneven. Even like, as you can see with like my lip swatch, I wasn't that impressed with this. That's just my thoughts on that, but I just think out of them all, that was my least favourite lip liner from them all. And then the last one is what I actually have on today, which I kind of swatched last, which is Immortal. And this is, in my opinion, more of that raspberry red rather than that proper fire engine red, which is like the Gerard Cosmetics lipstick, the fire engine. That is a proper, that orangey brick red. But then this one, I would say this one actually corresponds to the Hydra Matte Immortal, where Peachy Keen actually corresponds to the lipstick, which I do not have. I only have Tequila Sunrise, and that's actually darker than this. But Peachy Keen actually corresponds to the Peachy Keen lipstick, which I do not have, so I can't compare this for you. But Immortal is such a lovely colour nonetheless. I definitely prefer more of the reddy brick red rather than this kind of tone. This one I find is more pink, where I kind of prefer more of like a proper in-your-face brick red. I think I'm not very, I don't mind the red, like raspberry pink red, but I do prefer like the more brick red, like in-your-face red, if I have to be honest. Like for me, this is not dark enough, like not strong enough for me to wear alone. But what I really like about these, they're so kiss proof and they're just literally dry on the lips. So if you do have dry lips, definitely recommend a little lip balm underneath for sure. But overall they're really nice. Definitely say even the price is not that expensive. They're $16, so I think that would be about €15 with the exchange rate around about. They're slightly expensive compared to maybe, well, not really. The MAC lip liners are about €15. I'm not sure how much the MAC lip liners are, so they're probably similar. I would say these ones remind me more of the Pro Longwear, which are more expensive, so they might be slightly cheaper than the Pro Longwear lip liners from MAC, so they're actually probably arranged to be cheaper than MAC. I think the Pro Longwear are more expensive. I think about €21. I'm not 100% sure. How much are they? 16, 17? I really don't know how much they are, but I think they are cheaper than the MAC Pro Longwear, which they do have the same consistency as the MAC Pro Longwear, rather than the normal permanent lip liners of the MAC. So I think overall these are fun, amazing, creamy, apart from the Peachy Keen. Do not get the Peachy Keen, I do not recommend it, but I do recommend the other three especially. I would say Nude and Cher, those are my top two, definitely recommend them. So I really hope you liked this quick lip swatch video, little review for you guys. Thumbs up if you did enjoy this, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.